Hello, children. So, today we will continue our yesterday's poem, Earth Day. Part 2 we are going to cover. Let's take a quick recap on what we learnt in yesterday's poem, children. In this poem, the earth is being related to human life. Each blade of grass, honey tree, mud, stick, and stone are earth's blood, muscle, skin, and bone. We have seen children that Jane had Yolin. She is the poetess of this poem, and through this poem, she has conveyed a beautiful message to the world that there is no difference between Mother Earth and we, the human beings. We are interconnected, and that's why the Earth Day is celebrated, as I told you in the previous period, on 22nd of April, and it is celebrated worldwide to show the awareness and the importance of Mother Earth. So this is the poem. In first two stanzas, the poetess has explained us with very nicely that each blade of grass, honey tree, mud, stick, and stone are earth's blood, muscle, skin, and bone. Like human being's body is made up of all these things: the blood, muscle, skin, and bone. The same way, honey tree, mud, stick, stone, and grass. These are the important elements of Mother Earth. Just as humans need every bit of themselves to keep their body fit. To keep our body fit, we need all these things. Blood is also important, muscle is important, skin is important, and bone is also important. So if we have any one of these things, it is not sufficient for the healthy body, isn't it? So we'll need all these things. Same way, Mother Earth also needs trees, grass, mud, stick, and stone. And these all things grow naturally on Mother Earth. That is the reason that Earth Day is celebrated, to spread this message far across, that how Mother Earth and human life are connected with each other. Okay? Let's move ahead, and today we are going to do the exercise part. Question A. Answer these questions with reference to the context. These lines are given. Based on these lines, few questions are asked. With the help of these lines, we are going to find out our answer. First, each bit of mud and stick and stone is blood and muscle, skin and bone. Each bit of mud and stick and stone is blood and muscle, skin and bone. Who is speaking these lines? Yes, Earth is speaking these lines. Question B. What are the things that are important to a human body? What things are important to a human body? Very simple. Yes, blood, muscles, skin, and bone are important to a human body. Which things are important to the earth? The way these all things are important to a human body. So, which things we have seen? Very important to the Mother Earth. Very simple. Yes, you are right. Mud, stones, and sticks. Sticks means trees are important to the earth. Which things are important to the earth? Mud, stones, and sticks. That is, trees are important to the earth. The way blood, muscle, skin, and bones are important to a human body. What would happen if the earth did not have its skin and bone? Yes, what would happen if the earth did not have its skin and bone? Can you think? What will happen if we don't have skin and bone? What would happen to the human body? Let's try to find out the answer. Life on the earth would be destroyed if the earth did not have its skin and bone. So it's very important. Why we called it important? Because without skin and bone, life on earth would be destroyed. So if the earth did not have its skin and bone. Now last we are going to see the rhyming words used in the poem. Is the book with you? Come on, would you like to tell me the rhyming words? At least 2-3 pairs you try to tell me. Okay, you should be able to find out at least 2-3 pairs of rhyming words. So here few words I have listed. First, me, tree. You can say it aloud with me. Me, tree. Stone, bone. Bit, fit. Day, say. And free, me. Say it again. Me, tree, stone, bone, bit, fit. Day, say, free, me. So these are the rhyming words we have seen. I enjoyed teaching this poem too much, children. I hope you too enjoyed learning this poem, because here we, of course, at the beginning I told you that at the end of this poem we are going to understand the importance of Mother Earth, and then of course we will understand how to take care of our Mother Earth. And that's why very interesting activity was given at the beginning, which things to be reused, recycled and reduced. I hope you have done that activity. Did you enjoy doing that? So now remember which things we have to reduce to avoid pollution, because these all factors affect Mother Earth. Understood? Great. So here we come to an end of the chapter 11, Earth Day, the poem. Let's stop here, children. Sai Ram.